Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're diving into something that's, well, a total game changer. How we think about financial education. We're going to talk about turning it from something that feels like a chore into an awesome superhero origin story.
It all kicks off with this one simple question. How do you turn a regular old piggy bank into a real-life superpower? Let's dig into the incredible potential that gets unlocked when you really understand money from a young age.
Okay, so first things first, we got to understand the world we're living in. We're getting young people ready for a pretty complex financial landscape, and believe me, that comes with some real challenges.
You know, when it comes to money, it feels like there are two different paths you can go down. On one side, you've got financial anxiety. It's all confusion, intimidation, and stress. But on the other path, there's financial agency, and that's all about confidence, control, and empowerment. Our goal? To get every single young person on that second path.
So how do we actually build that feeling of agency? Well, every superhero needs a toolkit, right? Let's take a look at the 4 core powers that are going to build yours. All right, these are the 4 fundamental superpowers of being financially smart. They all build on each other. It starts with understanding the language of money. Then you master super saving, learn how to prioritize what you need, and finally, create a smart plan to guide all your decisions. So let's break down that first power. Understanding the language, it's really all about the basics. Identifying what a dollar is versus a quarter, and just getting the core vocabulary down. This is step 1 for feeling confident. I mean, you can't really be a hero if you don't even speak the language of the world you're in.
Next up is mastering super saving. And listen, this isn't just about stashing away whatever cash is left over at the end of the month. No, this is about the power of what we call paying yourself first. It's a simple idea, but it's huge. Before you pay any bills, a piece of your income goes straight to your future self. This totally changes saving from being a chore to being a tool for building the life you actually want.
The third power is all about wisdom, prioritizing your needs. This is that critical skill of figuring out the difference between the essentials, your needs, and the things you just desire, your wants. It's the difference between needing a way to get to work versus wanting a brand new sports car. If you can master this one distinction, you've got the foundation for every smart financial choice you'll ever make.
And the final power is creating a smart plan. This just means you've got a practical, repeatable budget. And look, a budget isn't a cage. It's your mission blueprint. It's the guide that makes sure every single thing you do with your money is effective.
Now, once you have these powers, something really incredible starts to happen. This is the big turning point, the moment where having skills actually creates a shift in who you are. This is where your origin story really begins.
You're not just a kid with a piggy bank anymore.
You are a financial superhero. That's the transformation. By picking up these skills, you've literally written your own origin story, and you've stepped into a new, much more powerful role.
In this new role, it's about so much more than just knowing some facts. It's about becoming a confident decision maker, someone who actually has control over their own financial destiny. You go from being a passive observer to being an active hero in your own life.
So what does this big transformation actually mean for the future? Let's talk about the power of opportunity that opens up when you start using these new skills.
The first, and honestly the most important result, is lifelong confidence. When you master these skills, you build this foundation of self-assurance that goes way beyond just money. It empowers you to take on any challenge with a real sense of control and capability. And that confidence, well, that's what unlocks the future. We're talking about real freedom in your life choices. We're talking about having access to way more opportunities and just having this permanent, lifelong sense of agency. Getting financially literate early on doesn't just teach you about money. It opens doors to a future with so many more options and a whole lot less anxiety.
And so we're going to end with a challenge. Every single hero has an origin story. That moment they discovered their power. We've just walked through the blueprint for yours. So the only question left is, when will you begin?